A green-haired leftist who describes gender as non-binary assaulted a teen Trump supporter in Seattle by spitting on his MAGA hat. Video footage shows the student Ashton Hess walking through the streets of Seattle being verbally abused by several people, including a young woman who says, "Don't you know what it says?" Oh, okay, so because I have a hat on, that gives you the right to assault me? And what does it say? What does the hat actually say? Make America great again. Imagine this. See, this just shows you how powerful the propaganda is. Imagine 5 years ago, you're wearing a hat that says Make America Great Again. Okay, what's awesome? What's wrong with that? Who would think that's bad? If you're in America, that's great. It's like the video where I'm at a Trump protest here, and a bunch of other Trump derangement syndrome folks are walking around. These two girls are walking around, and I've got my InfoWars hat that says Make America Free Again, and the girl says, "Don't you know that that hat has a hateful message?" And I said, "What message?" And she says, "Make America Free Again." I said, "Who is that hateful of?" She walks away crying. So it is absolutely absurd for members of the left like Maxine Waters and Whoopi Goldberg, who are the ones inciting violence, driving people to absolute madness. And then with the liberal sexual indoctrination, you have 17-year-olds with green hair who claim to be non-binary. Whatever the hell that means. And so you've got already actually hundreds. And I'm sorry, I get on air and all these, it's like I get information overload. It's like we need to go find that Breitbart story from 2 weeks ago that has documented the hundreds of cases of assault against Trump supporters that wear Trump hats. So you've got, young kids getting Coke poured on their heads and assaulted for wearing a Trump hat. Now you got another high school student, Ashton Hess, from O'Fallon, Illinois, real close to my hometown of St. Louis, bit of a kinship there. And he's out on vacation in Seattle wearing his Make America Great Again hat, where a non-binary with green hair, my goodness, that is the New World Order right there. That is the children of the New World Order right there. A non-binary that can't reproduce. Yeah, death. And so he rips off the hat, spits on it, throws it on the ground, and tells the young man he's not welcome in this city. Now, who said that? Maxine Waters. And then Whoopi Goldberg has the audacity to go on air and say, Judge Jeanine is leading people to violence. What an absolute fraud Whoopi Goldberg is. Says, I don't have Trump derangement syndrome, and then goes psycho. And we've got those clips. So let's go to the story from Paul Joseph Watson. Oh, and by the way, we will be joined by Ashton Hess, who was the victim here. I was speaking with him last night, and he's going to be joining us. He is on vacation, so kind of tough for him to get set up, but we're going to get him on. A green-haired leftist who describes his gender, Paul Joseph Watson, how dare you? This is a non-binary. A green-haired leftist who describes gender as non-binary assaulted a teen Trump supporter in Seattle by spitting on his MAGA hat. Video footage shows the student Ashton Hess walking through the streets of Seattle being verbally abused by several people, including a young woman who says, "Don't you know what it says?" Oh, okay, so because I have a hat on, that gives you the right to assault me? And what does it say? What does the hat actually say? Make America Great Again. Imagine this. See, this just shows you how powerful the propaganda is. Imagine 5 years ago, you're wearing a hat that says Make America Great Again. Okay, what's awesome? What's wrong with that? Who would think that's bad? If you're in America, that's great. It's like the video where I'm at a Trump protest here, and a bunch of other Trump derangement syndrome folks are walking around. These two girls are walking around, and I've got my InfoWars hat that says Make America Free Again, and the girl says, "Don't you know that that hat has a hateful message?" And I said, "What message?" And she says, "Make America Free Again." I said, "Who is that hateful of?" She walks away crying. That's Trump derangement syndrome. You come into this as a neutral situation. Let's say an American has been in the Amazon rainforest for 3 years with ayahuasca. He doesn't know anything that's going on. He comes back knowing no context of what's going on politically, and he sees a Make America Great Again hat on. What do you think he's going to think? He's going to be like, Nazi, racist, bigot. Or he's going to be like, oh, Make America Great Again hat. No, that's kind of interesting. Cool. Hey, where'd you get that? That's the power of the media propaganda. That they can make you so triggered over a hat, that they can incite you to be so angry over a hat, that you go out and you beat inanimate objects like it's some kind of faux victory. Encouraging children to engage in this behavior. Yeah, screw Trump, you know. He's just making America great again. Screw Trump, he's just bringing the economy back. Screw Trump, record jobs growth, record low unemployment. I don't want a job. I don't want prosperity. I don't want freedom. I don't want independence. I want a third world nation hellhole like we have in San Francisco, where the mayor goes out in the streets and says, this is the most feces I've ever seen in my life. That's what I want. I want a bunch of green-haired, non-binary ninnies, freak shows walking around assaulting people. That's what I want. I want a world of people that are so deranged, that have no victory in their life, have no success, that they have to punch and kick and spit on inanimate objects just to get that feeling of victory, just to have those hormones fire off in their brain, just to get the endorphins out. They do nothing. They don't run. They don't exercise. They don't have friends. They don't have lovers. They have nothing. They don't like their families. They don't have a gender. They don't have an identity except hate. And so the only way they can get the high off life is through hatred that's been programmed into them, where you can only get that sensation of success and victory if you go out and you assault what you think is a Nazi, or you go kick a Confederate statue on the ground. That's Trump derangement syndrome. So Ashton Hess is going to be joining us. The green-haired non-binary can be quoted. In fact, is that video censored, guys? Let's go ahead and just roll it then. Let's listen to the clip. This is from Ashton Hess, who's going to be joining us later. A green-haired non-binary assaults him in the streets of Seattle.
Come on.
Do you see what it says?
Come on. Yes, I know what it says. Don't take my hat. That's my property, dude. Come on.
Get the out of this city. And I love you.
That's really necessary. I didn't do anything to you. Real classy, bud. I have my hat back.
Spit all over it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You can wash it.
When they go low, we go high. Disgusting. And these are the same people encouraging this that are telling you Trump is disgraceful. These are the same people like Whoopi Goldberg saying Judge Jeanine is encouraging violence, as Whoopi Goldberg's drug addict minions go out and assault people wearing Trump hats, go out and punch inanimate objects to get a sensation of victory. Like, I mean, you know, you could go like join a gym and actually learn how to fight, and then maybe actually get into a real scuffle at the gym. I'm saying a real competition, and then have success. That's real earned victory. This is fake, faux victory. See, that's why they'll never, ever feel accomplished. This is why they cannot stop. This is why this has been going on for 2 years, because there's no real victory here. There's no real closure. It's just insanity. And it is now referred to as Trump derangement syndrome. So I actually think that this is perfect timing for Whoopi Goldberg to say, oh, I don't have Trump derangement syndrome, and then exhibit the Trump derangement syndrome that she has live on air, freaking out, and then cursing at Judge Jeanine, who is just a classy lady the entire time. And then you have a green-haired, non-binary assault a Trump supporter, 17-year-old Trump supporter, for wearing a MAGA hat, spit on the hat, say he's not welcome here. So perfect timing for the left to really give a lot of momentum to that blue wave. Oh, yeah, you're really helping yourself with the blue wave. No, it's dead.
Staying healthy on the go is just as important as staying healthy at home. But sometimes supplements don't work fast enough. That's why InfoWars Life has created a powerful new addition to the Super Blue line, Super Blue Silver Immune Gargle. Available in 1 ounce, 3.5 ounce, and 16 ounce bottles, Immune Gargle is perfect for the bathroom, kitchen, or wherever you go. The incredible new purifying formula is dentist recommended for daily use whenever you feel like you need to stay clean. As a powerful hand purifier or oral cleansing formula, just a small spray will help you stay clean when you feel surrounded by toxins. With powerful yet simple ingredients, Immune Gargle features Silver Sol Nano Silver for a powerful cleansing alternative. With Super Blue Silver Immune Gargle, staying toxin-free is easy and affordable. Help stop the spread of toxins and stay healthy with Super Blue Silver Immune Gargle. Only available at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.